August 4. My darling Varvara Alexeyevna, all these unexpected blows positively shatter me. Such terrible calamities destroy my spirit. These scoundrelly libertines and rascally old men will not only bring you, my angel, to a bed of sickness, they mean to be the death of me, too. And they will be, too. I swear they will. You know I am ready to die sooner than not help you. If I don't help you, it will be the death of me, Varenka, the actual, literal death of me. And if I do help you, you'll fly away from me like a bird out of its nest to escape these owls, these birds of prey that were trying to peck her. That's what tortures me, my precious. And you too, Varenka, you are so cruel. How can you do it? You are tormented, you are insulted, you, my little bird, are in distress. And then you regret that you must worry me and promise to repay the debt, which means, to tell the truth, that with your delicate health you will kill yourself in order to get the money for me in time. Why, only think, Varenka, what you are talking about. Why should you so? Why should you worry your poor little head with anxiety, spoil your pretty eyes, and destroy your health? Ah, Varenka, Varenka! You see, my darling, I am good for nothing. I know myself that I am good for nothing, but I'll manage to be good for something. I will overcome all obstacles. I will get outside work. I will copy all sorts of manuscripts for all sorts of literary men. I will go to them. I won't wait to be asked. I'll force them to give me work, for you know, my darling, they are on the lookout for good copyists. I know they look out for them, but I won't let you wear yourself out. I won't let you carry out such a disastrous intention. I will certainly borrow it, my angel. I'd sooner die than not borrow it. You write, my darling, that I am not to be afraid of a high rate of interest, and I won't be afraid of it, my dear soul. I won't be frightened. I won't be frightened of anything now. I will ask for 40 rubles in paper, my dear. That's not much, you know, Varenka. What do you think? Will they trust me with 40 rubles at the first word? That is, I mean to say, do you consider me capable of inspiring trust and confidence at first sight? Can they form a favorable impression of me from my physiognomy at first sight? Recall my appearance, my angel. Am I capable of inspiring confidence? What do you think yourself? You know I feel such terror. It makes me quite ill, to tell the truth, quite ill. Of the 40 rubles I set aside 25 for you, Varenka. 2 silver rubles will be for the landlady, and the rest I design for my own expenses. You see, I ought to give the landlady more. I must, in fact. But if you think it all over, my dear girl, and reckon out all I need, then you'll see that it is impossible to give her more. Consequently, there's no use talking about it, and no need to refer to it. For a silver ruble I shall buy a pair of boots. I really don't know whether I shall be able to appear at the office in the old ones. A new necktie would have been necessary, too, for I have had the old one a year. But since you've promised to make me not only a tie, but a shirt front cut out of your old apron, I shall think no more of a tie. So there we have boots and a tie. Now for buttons, my dear. You will agree, my darling, that I can't go on without buttons, and almost half have dropped off. I tremble when I think that His Excellency may notice such untidiness and say something. And what he would say! I shouldn't hear what he would say, my darling, for I should die on the spot, simply go and die of shame at the very thought. Ah, Varenka! Well, after all these necessities, there will be 3 rubles left, so that would do to live on, and get half a pound of tobacco, for I can't live without tobacco, my little angel, and this is the 9th day since I have had a pipe in my mouth. To tell the truth, I should have bought it and said nothing to you, but I was ashamed. You are there in trouble, depriving yourself of everything, and here am I, enjoying luxuries of all sorts, so that's why I tell you about it, to escape the stings of conscience. I frankly confess, Varenka, that I am now in an extremely straitened position. That is, nothing like it has ever happened before. My landlady despises me. I get no sort of respect from anyone. My terrible lapses, my debts. At the office, where I had anything but a good time in the old days, at the hands of my fellow clerks. Now, Varenka, it is beyond words. I hide everything. I carefully hide everything from everyone, and I edge into the office sideways. I hold aloof from all. It's only to you that I have the heart to confess it. And what if they won't give me the money? No, we had better not think about that, Varenka, not to press our spirits beforehand with such thoughts. That's why I am writing this, to warn you not to think about it, and not to worry yourself with evil imaginations. Ah, my God, what will happen to you then? It's true that then you will not move from that lodging, and I shall be with you then. But no, I should not come back then. I should simply perish somewhere and be lost. Here I have been writing away to you, and I ought to have been shaving. It makes one more presentable, and to be presentable always counts for something. Well, God help us. I will say my prayers and then set off. M. Diovushkin.